Sensational afternoon continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with Pierce. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Dorsett's got it. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he finds Howard complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down near the goal line. That's good work defensively here on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd and goal, Mills. And he's going to go
I threw
down.
the ball, dude. I threw the damn ball. Shit.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take
That's not what I picked.
But he couldn't find anywhere to go with
This is
the
not
ball.
what I
Had to
picked.
eat it and ended up on the
What the
ground.
hell?
Third and goal, Mills. And got his man.
Hell yeah.
Touchdown, Houston. O.J. Howard with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason. What I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A beautiful fake. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there in the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Off the draw, here's Williams. Able to slither by. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. That's Sutton. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. From his end zone, here's Traymon Smith. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Mills now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Garrett Wallow coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch it.
Touchdown, Broncos! Tim Patrick from 6 yards away. The Broncos have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Pierce now up the middle. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Mills. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They go again with Pierce. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run it here with Pierce. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Here's Pierce. Is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Taken in at the 3. And Denver getting and set to take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 23. There's Wilson to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to get it down. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pick up there at 22. Now Wilson on first down. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They run it again with Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own. They break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So here is Mills and the Texans down by 7. 1:44 to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mills. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Mills looking to throw it. That's complete to Pierce. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's Mills. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Going for it with Pierce. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Mills back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Howard. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd